Is the rhino?
So the top lip bit. And so that she can use that a bit like a fist, and that can help her graze. And as I say, pull off leaves off branches and bark off trees. Capybara. And the capybara are related to guinea pigs. We think of them as giant guinea pigs. And these are from the Amazon basin, and they have webbed feet, and they love swimming.
Is it a capybara?
But it's the females that grow to be the largest.
The largest rodents in the world. Also related to the guinea pigs.
And then on the left here, these non-moving animals, these are actually called vicuña. And the vicuña are from Peru.
Okay.
And they produce the warmest, softest, most exquisite,
So these are from Peru.
most expensive wool in the world. And it's so important to Peru that they feature them on their national flag. So that's the vicuña.
Vicuña or something.
Right here.
And there's the tapir.
The tapir, they love swimming, and they will often go in here and they'll use their nose a bit like a snorkel. And so they can go underwater and just have their nose sticking up. And they do splash around. They do a lot of wild swimming at this time of year, and target on the Michigan Hills, which are between China and India. And these have this very thick oily golden fleece, and that makes them protects them from the fogs of the Michigan Hills, and makes them very adaptable for our climate over here. And they're also related to sheep and goats, so they're good climbers.
So probably related to sheep and goats.
Especially good rock climbers, so very, very well placed to be in the hills.
Yeah, you can see the giraffe in the distance.
Along the deer to the right. There's a very small deer in the furthest field. Now those are called axis deer. They're the smallest in here. And we might see some axis deer close up today. And they have little white spots on them.
Oh, there's two giraffe there. 4? Okay. There's 4 giraffe, I can only see 2. Well, there's 5 there now, I can actually... Now the sun's out my eyes, I can see. There might even be a 6th one, poking his head out.
We're just about to drive past there.
One of Jossie's favourites.
Wow.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's at least 6 of them there.
So we have our giraffe here on the left. We have 8 of them in our tower giraffe. And these are known as Rothschild giraffe, also known as Nubian giraffe. And ones to look for. The tallest, darkest one, because he's our purebred male. His name is Valentino. He's our breeding male. We also have 3 purebred breeding females, 2 of whom are mothers, and they've got 3 youngsters between them that they've had, they're 2 to 3 years old. And then there's 2 part-bred males, and they are gelded, so we don't breed from them. But what I want you to look at, watch the one that's walking at the moment. Because giraffe, when they walk, there is the legs from one side and then the other side. So left legs, right legs. Left leg, right leg. So most animals move the legs that are diagonally opposite each other, but the giraffe move differently, and they sort of sway as they're walking along. And also look out for their tongues. So their tongues are very long, and they're grey. And they're grey to protect them from sunburn out in the heat of Africa, in the sun. Also very long, so they're about 43 centimetres long.
So this one here I think is probably the male.
And they are prehensile. So it's that word again. So lots of extra muscle in them.
stripping the bark off the branches there.
With that prehensile tongue, it can sort out the food a little bit like you would sort out your food on the dinner plate with a knife and fork. Now, the giraffe has 4 stomachs. And so, what it was doing with its tongue is it's helping sort out these things and helping to digest them much better.
So I can see 7 of them now.
Various parts
1, 2, 3,
Africa, mainly Uganda,
4, 5, and around
and it's said
the
that
back of those 2,
there are fewer
there's
than
another
1,000
2.
Rothschild
Like
giraffe.
7.
Rothschild giraffe.
The
Fewer
8th
than
one's
1,000
hiding
Rothschild
somewhere.
giraffe in the wild. Now, we're going to come back, so we're going to go past the giraffe again, but I want to point out to the people on the right, the horses, just to the right of us, because we've got 2 foals in there, and I don't want you to miss the foals. So these are Shivalsky horses. They wild horses from Mongolia.
Eating their breakfast.
They actually became extinct in the late 60s, late 1960s. There's also some
So we're in the
open
main
stables
safari
areas around here.
of Africa. Yeah.
Always clear inside them because you never know what you might see.
Forest buffalo somewhere
Yeah, because
from the
they
Congo,
look
but
completely different to the Asian blue
I'm
water
not so
buffalo,
sure
but
we're
they're
going to see them very
just
easily.
behind that fence there.
We're behind that fence. See them move slightly, but not very
But they
well.
have much shorter horns. Now that's just to the right, there's a very young red letchway antelope. It's probably about a couple
Those
of months
hiding
old.
behind. There's a little squirrel running away. Bounce, 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 bounce. There's some deer up there.
There's some grazing red letchway.
The youngster is just walking over to
Oh, it's the baby.
her mother that's feeding on the left here. And then this one with horns is just walking over to the feeding trough. That's an adult male. And that young red letchway, that would be still the suckling from its mother.
There's a little baby.
From its mother's milk.
He's
And
purring.
a different type of antelope here. So this is a rowan antelope.
That's a rowan antelope.
And the rowan antelope, I rather wish it was called the crown-faced antelope. Obviously got these lovely black and white faces.
Now the next antelope we're going to see are the largest antelope in the world.
This is the largest antelope in the world.
And there's one just walking behind the shed to the left, and there's
There's one in front. Wow. Huge.
the truck. And there's some sitting down here on the left as well. So these are called Livingston Eland antelope, and it's
Livingston Eland antelope.
the male and female that have horns. They have these very straight, twisted.
Not something you'd want to mess with.
And you can identify the males because they've got an orange tag in their ears. And the Livingston Eland antelope, they have quite an unusual form of communicating. So if they're in danger, they'll make a noise that can be heard up to a mile away. And that's a clicking noise. And nobody's too certain how they make this, but they think they make it with the bones in the knees of their front legs. So I guess if they're frightened, they'll start to stampede. I guess that gets the bones knocking together.
also to try out bringing up wild animals, especially endangered species. I'm just going to stop here to change gear. But to the left of us, that's a young male red lechman. So when they're younger, the horns are a lot shorter. They've only got to grow up, and it's quite interesting to watch them in their different stages of development as they grow up. So I'm going up this hill. It's going to be very noisy and very bumpy. So hang on to anybody that's on your lap and all your belongings, because this is the point they'll fall off the seat. So brace to the right.
Oh, it's the hunting dogs.
So here we have our African.
One of the deer, antelope inside the food truck.